is the NFL on EA Sports as we welcome you to MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford, New Jersey. This is the scene just before we came on air. This New York crowd fired up by the arrival of their G-men as they burst from the locker room. They're ready to go as the Giants get set to match up with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. The man tasked with getting this one started. And we are underway from MetLife Stadium.
Darnay Holmes now from his end zone.
And not a great return here. He'll make it back only to the 10-yard line. So not quite a first and goal. It's first and 10 from the 10. Now Jones. Gets this out to Saquon Barkley. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. On the ground, this is Saquon Barkley. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. No gain on the play there. Second down. Throwing Jones.
And he'll get this underneath, dropping it off for Barkley.
And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9. Jones from the gun on third down. Flush to his right. He dumps it off to Barkley.
And he will have a Giants first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
On first down, Jones forced out to his left. Now he'll turn and throw deep back to the other side of the field. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown.
Quite a show of arm strength right there. That was in the air for a long time, and it was on target, too.
Extra point try good by Gano. And that makes the score 7-0. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away.
Taking it about the 1.
And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
Brady and the Bucs now with a first and 10
at their own 17-yard line. On the ground, this is Leonard Fournette. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
The tackle there by the safety, Xavier McKinney.
Here's Brady to throw. Looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. A shotgun give to Fournette. And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. But you often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
Throwing on 2nd and 3. Brady. That's complete to his receiver, Godwin.
Brady finding Godwin there for a Buccaneer first.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice game.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. From midfield, here's Brady. Looking downfield for Godwin.
And this is dropped. Oh, boy. A chance for a big play early, but he could not secure it.
On every offensive coordinator, every play caller sheet, they have about 5 or 6 plays per game that they call shot plays or big plays, and you don't get many opportunities to dial them up, and they just did, and they drop it with a great chance to make a big play. That's going to hurt.
Here comes the 7th play now of this drive, as this is 3rd and 10. Again, it's Brady. It's caught by Mike Evans.
And he is going to have a Bucs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Nice job keeping that opening drive alive, and they're in plus territory, that part of the field where you really want to convert on 3rd down. They did. Big-time pickup for them, and now I think the aggressive play callers think to themselves, this part of the field, I take my shot at the end zone, because the closer you get to the end zone, the field gets condensed. Makes it a lot tougher to run those routes. You still got a chance to actually run past people right now. Take your shot at the end zone early in the down and distance count. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Shotgun now for Brady. Throwing right, and that's complete. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 22-yard line. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks. Fournette, a first down carry. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. From the gun, it's Brady. He's got it. And in for the Buccaneers, touchdown. Leonard Fournette, a 20-yard touchdown. And the Buccaneers are an extra point away from tying up this football game. Extra point up and good by Succop. And we are tied here in the 2nd quarter. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Fields this way up at the 17. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. After the long touchdown drive we just saw, you wonder if maybe that's taken a little of the wind out of this offense's sails, because they had it going pretty good last time too.
Had to sit over there for a little while, didn't they? You know, they were eager, amped up to get back on the field after just scoring, hoping to get the ball back quickly. That didn't happen, so I'd say come out, just kind of get started again. You know, it doesn't have to be anything dramatic. Just get moving, get loose again, and see if they can get it downfield.
And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
Jones throw there into the hands of Ross.
And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. A good pickup there, 26 yards. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 right at the 40.
Jones in trouble here, and down he goes.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. We remind you in just a couple of minutes we'll get you to Orlando and our good friend Jonathan Coachman. Coach will run through some of the numbers and the next-gen stats from this first half of football so far. And he's able to get across midfield and down into Buccaneer territory. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Looking left side, and he's got him in. That's Shepard. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Would have been a decently long field goal, 51 yards from here, but instead they're going to go for it. Looking to throw. Jones. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. A first down carry for Barkley. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Second down, here's Barkley again.
And this carry not as productive. He's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage. Play number 9 set to come here on the drive on 3rd and 2. They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And he's able to pick up the first down before he's tackled right at the 10. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half.
So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Flushed out right. And it's intercepted at the goal line.
Picked up by Jamel Dean. And the Buccaneers are going to have the football at their own 1-yard line. Well, they were in a great position to take the lead, Charles. Obviously, all they needed was a field goal to do that. They wanted the touchdown. Unfortunately, they're going to get neither.
And you know every offense talks about the same thing each week, don't they, Brandon? They want to end every drive with a kick, whether it's a field goal attempt, a point after the touchdown, or at worst a punt. This time they had that opportunity but didn't get it, because you know the field shrinks that close to the end zone, and that allows the defense to tighten up their coverage, and they pick that one off.
The final shot before half for Brady. That's caught by the big tight end, O.J. Howard. And he is out of bounds, able to get it across the 20-yard line. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Both teams making their final adjustments for the second half to come. And to bring the action your way, we go back to MetLife Stadium and Brandon Gaudin.
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here.
Set and ready to go for the second half. 1 touchdown apiece, 7-7 our score. Fielded just outside the goal line. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tied game. No need to panic, no need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
A gain of 6 there on first. On second down, here's Fournette. Fournette fighting through. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. To throw, it's Brady. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson.
Another miss.
Still on his feet. So an opening drive interception to begin this second half.
And just think about the time you spend in the locker room going over what you expected to do in the second half. Not the way they saw it, not the way they drew it up. You find out this is something that you can't just edit, right? There's no rewrite here. This is live, and now they've got to find a way out of this hole.
Oh, my God. And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. A 13-yard touchdown run. And the Giants have taken the lead. Gano the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
And Brady's throw there, incomplete. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now, the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. Brady's throw on target to Godwin here. And he'll get this from the 25 to the 30 for a pickup of 5. To throw is Brady.
And this is going to be incomplete.
We're into the second half now. This is an offense that continues to struggle to sustain a drive.
Looks like they're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the ball like we saw there. I don't know. The rhythm seems off. Brady going to go on fourth down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out, and the Giants are going to take over in great field position. On first down, Barkley, a short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
54 yards on the ground for him so far.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up third and 3.
On third down, Barkley. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. He needed 3. He got 2. Now that'll set up an interesting situation here on 4th and a yard. Gano's kick is good. And they will move up by 10 now, 17-7.
So the lead grows here incrementally, but I think the way their defense is playing, you feel okay with just getting 3.
They've definitely been stout so far, but now that could all change because if one guy gets loose for 70 yards, this is a different game. But as it stands, field goals are good. Just keep adding to that lead.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And on that last drive, went for it on 4th, turned it over. A good job by their defense, though. They held him to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 47. And he's able to get it back to the 40. is the NFL on EA Sports as we welcome you to MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford, New Jersey. This is the scene just before we came on air. This New York crowd fired up by the arrival of their G-men as they burst from the locker room. They're ready to go as the Giants get set to match up with the Carolina Panthers. Here's the kicker, Zane Gonzalez, ready to get this one started. And off we go from MetLife Stadium. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. Jones fakes the give to Barkley. That's caught by his tight end, Evan Ingram.
Let's get that swagger, y'all.
And all the way in. Touchdown, New York.
For a tight end, he can definitely motor, and he shows off the wheels there after the catch as he's able to shake free.
Extra point try good by Gano. And it's now a 7-0 game. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. Here's Smith to return it.
And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
So Newton and the Panthers come up now 1st and 10 at their own 23. Newton. That'll be caught by his tight end, Ian Thomas. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
Defense gets up a touchdown the opening drive. Offense, you got to want to get out there and get those points back right now.
And that's a sharp throw there to get this drive off to a good start. Here's Christian McCaffrey. His pops was a Giant for 3 years. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Back to the ground on first. It's McCaffrey. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Newton going to hand it off to McCaffrey and give him about 5 as he gets this up to the 48-yard line. Throwing on 3rd down, Newton. Thomas brings it in. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 31-yard line. 21 yards there on 3rd down. On first down, this is McCaffrey. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. From the shotgun to McCaffrey. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. 11 yards and a Panther first down. You were telling me this yesterday. This is exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation? We were talking about what one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly.
And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina.
Christian McCaffrey.
A 21-yard touchdown run. And the Panthers are now an extra point away from tying up this game. Zane Gonzalez on for the extra point. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away.
From the 6.
And he'll be out of bounds here, a yard shy of the 25 of the 24. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, we'll see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time.
That's true.
That's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
They'll run for the first time with Saquon Barkley.
No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a third down.
No gain on the play. Brings up third down and 7.
Operating from the gun. Jones eluding the pressure right. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. They'll run on first down. Barkley. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Back to throw. Jones. Escaping the pressure right. Completes it to Evan Ingram. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. It's a gain of 35. These two teams all tied after one.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
We got three, fellas, we got 3.
Barkley, toss play left. And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. Saquon Barkley, an 18-yard touchdown run. And the Giants have taken the lead. Gano now to add the extra point. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
Makes the score Giants 14.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive.
They trail a one-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. Newton's throw here into the hands of Moore. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards. Shotgun handoff now to McCaffrey. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It's only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
From the 40 now on 2nd down, Newton. And incomplete on the deep ball.
I'm looking at this with my defensive eyeglasses on because you remember the old days when a tight end saw a linebacker covering him and thought he had a mismatch? But the way they can run nowadays, not necessarily so. They gave it a shot downfield. That one incomplete.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off near the 42. And he returns it into enemy territory down to the 45-yard line. On 1st down, Barkley. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. Jones with a handoff to Barkley. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
On 3rd down, Barkley. And he can only manage to take the football to the 40, and that is well shy of the 1st down marker. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down. And that's off the right upright, and it bounces away no good. And this score will stay right where it is. So distance not the issue there. He had plenty of leg to get it there. It's that darn upright getting in the way.
Always gets in the way of a good time, doesn't it? Because he hit it square, too. Sometimes you can bank one in if you get it on the end of the football. No such luck there for him.
And he's going to get this past the 50 and into Giant territory. Tay Crowder able to make the play. Play action. It's Newton. Oh, look at Thomas wide open. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A gain there of 21 yards. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. This is McCaffrey on the give. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
Well, the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back there and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run. But the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 12-yard line. 11 yards for number 11. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. They'll give it up to McCaffrey. And they'll go backwards here. Losing yardage to the 14. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through. But that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
Flush to his right. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Cam Newton taking it in from 14 yards out. And the Panthers are an extra point away from tying the ballgame here in the final minute of the first half. Gonzalez good on the extra point. And we are tied here in the second quarter. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive, as they will take over here with a little more than 30 seconds remaining. Now Jones finds his tight end Ingram. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. Throwing, Jones. Flushed out right. That's complete to John Ross. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Looking to throw. Jones. Throwing the out route and complete. It's Ross. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. A gain of 6 there on first. From the 45 on 2nd down. Jones. Over the middle, he's got his tight end Ingram. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago, because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
They'll look to throw again, eluding the pressure right. Open man, he's got him. It's Tony for a Giant touchdown. Kadarius Toney in the final seconds of the first half. And the Giants have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Get over the extra point, and the lead is now 21-14. 4 seconds, all that remain here in this first half as the kick gets away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
A final shot before the break. Newton. And he'll air this one deep for Anderson. Is this intercepted? It is. It's intercepted. Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Both teams making their final adjustments for the second half to come. And to bring the action your way, we go back to MetLife Stadium and Brandon Gott.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. Second half ready to get rolling. The Giants with a lead, and they are set to receive this kick. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And they trail here to begin the second half. What's going to be a key for them to get back in the game?
I think they're right.
And they get to Newton and take him down for the sack. Leonard Williams
Williams, the former number 6 overall pick, got the sack that time. Another try after the first down sack. Newton looking left side and completing it to Thomas. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. It's a Panthers first down, 17 yards on the play. Now Newton.
Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
And when you've thrown as many interceptions as he has in this one, you definitely start getting a little hesitant to throw the ball out wide because that's prime pick 6 territory. That time, he made sure the only guy who was going to catch it was sitting in the 3rd row.
And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instincts. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And a pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short. They snap it to Newton. And this is caught. He hits more. And he gets it down to the 48, enough for the first. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. Newton on first down. Escaping the pressure right. And this heads straight to the sideline. I don't think they're going to let him get away with that. Nope, they won't. Here comes the flag. They lose the yardage, and of course they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long. To throw is Newton. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's going to drop this down to McCaffrey. That's going to bring up 4th down, only a gain of 2 there.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
On 4th down, Newton. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move to go for it, and predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And the Giants are going to take over in great field position. They'll run on first down. Barkley. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. From the 38, Jones. Flush to his right. And he wisely will throw that one away. Defensively, celebration time because they finally forced an incompletion. He was perfect throwing the ball to that point.
Yeah, but from his viewpoint, they didn't force the incompletion. He just missed. That's how hot he is right now, and that's how he wants to continue to throw the ball.
And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. Now Saquon Barkley. He juked him. Touchdown, Giants! Saquon Barkley, his 2nd touchdown of the night, and the Giants add on to their lead. Always important to get the first score of the second half. Now you start to pull away a little bit and get some breathing room going.
And now we find out about the fortitude of the group that's behind, because they were counting on getting into the game a little bit more, right? Maybe they get the first score. That doesn't happen. It looks almost insurmountable, but it's not. Let's see how hard they play the rest of the game.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive.
And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover.
And here's a throw right side taken in by his tight end.
And he is out of bounds, but not...
Before he's inside the 30. Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Here's Newton. Going for it all. And this is incomplete. Oh, he had 6 points right in his hands but could not hang on.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Third quarter from MetLife Stadium. Here's a 2nd and 10. Newton throwing again. And this is caught at the 8. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. With that catch, he goes over 100 yards receiving on the night. Now Newton. And look at this. Cam Newton intercepted a 3rd time. Picked up by the Michigan man, Jabril Peppers. He's at the 50, the 30, 10, and he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Giants touchdown.
the NFL on EA Sports as we welcome you to MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford, New Jersey. This the scene just before we came on air. This New York crowd fired up by the arrival of their G-men as they burst from the locker room. They're ready to go as the Giants get set to match up with the Arizona Cardinals. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. On 1st and 10, here's Murray. The catch made by DeAndre Hopkins. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 17 yards on the game's opening play and a quick first down.
And, partner, they're locked in man coverage out left, and they end up running a crossing route. Rounded it a little bit more than a slant. And he's just going to angle himself towards the right side of the field, and that's very difficult for a defender to shadow him across all that ground.
Murray's throw taken in by Green here.
And I think this is a route we'll see more of as this game goes on, because with his speed, they want to get him the ball in space on drag routes just like this. They want him to get the ball and run after the catch. Good job there, though, holding him for a short gain.
Here's Murray from midfield. He'll get this complete to Rondale Moore.
And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. 27 yards there, a first down. Murray now to throw. Flushed out right. He's got the first down inside the 10. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a first down. To throw, it's Murray. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be 2nd and goal. First carry for James Conner. And a little bit of space there. Takes it inside the 5 to the 3. Give him right around 4 on the carry. We'll see if they want to keep pounding here on 3rd and goal. Here's Murray. Eluding the pressure right. Open man Green. He's got it. Touchdown Arizona. A 3-yard touchdown pass. And the Cardinals take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. Prater for the extra point. And that makes the score 7-0.
Giants nothing.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick.
Taking it about the 1. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
Jones and the Giants now with a 1st and 10 at their own 23.
On the ground, this is Saquon Barkley. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. From the 25 on second down, Jones. Finding Sterling Shepard for his first catch. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Jones fakes the give to Barkley. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Jalen Thompson picks it. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect. How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. That goes for 14 yards, first down Cardinals. After 7-0 on EA Sports. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. From the gun, Murray. And complete to Zach Ertz. Breaks through the contact. Touchdown, Cardinals. Zach Ertz. 34 yards. And the Cardinals are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. For a big tight end, he can sure move like a slot receiver when he gets a head of steam going. And as a defensive back, you've got a big decision to make when he's moving like that. Now Prater to add the PAT. And it's good to make it 14-0.
Makes the score Cardinals 14, Giants nothing.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. Taken in at the 3. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate, and of course they'd like to forget the ending, the interception, but they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field. Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know what, a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done. Going on 2nd and 8, Jones steps away to his left. And his throw is incomplete. That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Now Jones. He's going to loft one deep left side here. It's caught inside the 25. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Sometimes you just got to marvel at how these guys can throw the football. He gave that everything he had, and it was right on the money. Jones throwing for it. Escaping the pressure right. And he's got it for the two-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. Set to return it. Here's Moore. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they've put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
Murray now on first down. Throw right side is going to be caught by Kirk. 7 yards the pick up there.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at their 49-yard line.
On second down, Connor looking for space. A first down for Connor and then some. And finally taken down at the 34. 18 on that one, and the Cardinals have a first down. The running game fully in sync, 1-11 on that play.
And sometimes it comes from the offensive coordinator, understanding what he thinks the defense is going to do and dialing up the perfect play. Sometimes the quarterback, though, can look at the defense, realize he needs to change it to a run, and that gets it done in a big way as well.
Here's 2nd and 10. They'll fake it to Connor. Now Murray. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Hopkins. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 14. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Now Murray. And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
And that's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties, and he's able to knock that one away.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Throwing now is Murray. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by James Bradbury. And the Giants are going to take over at their own 13-yard line. He's certainly not been afraid to take some chances downfield. Now, look, it's paid off for him a couple of times. That time, not so fortunate.
And that's where I want to start, what you said. It's paid off a couple of times. So his aggressiveness has been good for his offense for the most part. So he throws an interception there. No one likes that. but I would not rein him back in. The return on investment thus far has been pretty good. 2 touchdowns to 1 interception.
Throwing, Jones. Flush to his right. And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10.
Watch the safety creep.
Back to throw. Jones. That's complete to John Ross. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Looking to throw. Jones. He's going to fire one deep left sideline. And he's got it. What a catch on the sideline. Give him 32 on the play. A give to Barkley out of the gun. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays. Here's Jones. Throwing on 1st down. Flushed out right. Oh, he gets loose right side. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Back to throw. Jones eluding the pressure right. Saquon Barkley in the final seconds of the 1st half. And the Giants have tied it here, and they can take the lead if they hit the PAT. Extra point try good by Gano. And that will give them the lead here as we get on towards halftime. So time enough for a kickoff here. 5 seconds remaining in this 1st half. Daniels on the return. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. A final shot before half from Murray. He's going to look deep for more. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked off by Logan Ryan. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this 1st half. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports.
Both teams making their final adjustments for the 2nd half to come. And to bring the action your way, we go back to MetLife Stadium and Brandon Gott.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. 2nd half ready to get rolling. The Giants with a lead, and they are set to receive this kick. And that one bounces out of the back of the end zone, so we'll start the drive at the 25 on the touchback. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
Hey, Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the 2nd half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the 1st half They didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line.
51 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries.
So a solid run by Saquon Barkley, and another 1st and 10 here. And to give this time to the tailback. And he'll get it across midfield and down into Cardinal territory. The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the Cardinals' 46-yard line.
It's Barkley on the counter. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line.
A loss of 2 yards. It's now 3rd down and 3.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
Picked off by Byron Murphy. And they will score. It's a pick 6 for the Cardinals touchdown.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
After the turnover, here's Murray. He'll buy some time right, and he will find the end zone here, and the lead moves up to 7. And they turn the pick 6 into a pick 8 with that 2-point conversion.
I love how you upsell. That is outstanding right there. What a big-time play. Big switch in how this game was going, and then they capitalize a little bit on top.
This fielded right at the goal line. And nowhere to go. He only makes it to the 5.
Well, not exactly a banner return, so he doesn't give his offense a whole lot of room to work with. They've got to go a long way now to try and score some points. I do know this from experience. There will be a few comments muttered his way by the offense as they head out on the field.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And this is going to double their room to maneuver, able to get it from the 5 to the 10-yard line. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Looking to throw. Jones escaping the pressure right. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. Able to find a lot of empty space there, picking up the first down and a 21-yard gain. Here's a give to Barkley. And he'll get this up only to about the 33. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Buying time to his left. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete. So the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds the defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback, I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion.
And he will have a Giants first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
I like the play design there. They occupied the defense downfield, everyone trying to account for someone. But unfortunately, they didn't account for the running back slipping out of the backfield, and he was absolutely unnoticed and wound up getting big yards on that play.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Back to throw. Jones dancing to his left. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down.
They've been trying and trying, but they haven't sacked him yet. He's been able to get away and make plays. Tried to make another one downfield right there, but to no avail. They'll have to keep up the pursuit, though, and not let him get hot.
Jones now on third down. Completes it to Evan Ingram. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. They convert on third with a gain of 22. Looking to throw. Jones. He's going to have the hook up to Ross. 3 yards the gain there, second down.
Brings up second and 7 at the 29-yard line.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. On second down, here's Barkley. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7, but first things first, they need to score as they come up on first and goal. Barkley, and he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Only a yard on the pickup there, second and goal. Back to throw, Jones. And that is caught. He's got it for a giant touchdown. John Ross there to make the grab. And the Giants are an extra point away from tying this game here in the fourth. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the fourth. And how about this decision? Tie game, fourth quarter. They want the ball back on the onside kick. Oh, were the Giants able to recover? Yes. So the onside kick is recovered. And, you know, I always thought, Charles, as someone who didn't play these positions, that going over the middle as a receiver or trying to recover an onside kick, those are two very tough things to do.
It takes a lot of fortitude to put yourself in that position, but you have to do it in order to help your team win.
Unable to recover it, it costs them. The kicking team gets the football here. They'll start out on the ground, and Saquon Barkley. And he'll get it across midfield and down into Cardinal territory. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on second down. Again, it's Barkley. And they got half of what he needed there, 2 yards, and it'll bring up a third and 2 more.
Brings up third and 2.
Looking to throw. Jones. Jones in trouble here, and down he goes. Isaiah Simmons able to get him down for a loss of 11. And it brings up fourth down. Facing this big first half deficit, they keep the field goal unit on the sideline. They're going for it. Now Jones throwing on fourth down. And this is going to be intercepted. Isaiah Simmons picking it off. And he will take this all the way down to the 38-yard line. Well, we say it often, Charles, but not all interceptions are created equally, and that is a big one here in a tie ball game in the fourth quarter.
And, Brandon, when games are this close, it usually comes down to the team making the fewest mistakes, and that was one of our mantras back at Tennessee. Coach made you say all the time, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. You've got to cut those down to give yourself an opportunity.
Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down. Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Now on second and 13. Murray, throw left side, complete. That's Hopkins. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's third down.
Well, that's what you're looking for when you want to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide, who can not only get open, but when they're covered, can uncover themselves downfield and create catches.
So the Cardinals, they've got the football here as we get you reset.
An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
On third down, it's Connor. And a good job defensively. They stop him short of the first at the 32. They'll get 6 there on the run, but it brings up fourth down.
That was a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Murray sets to throw on fourth. And the reception made by Green. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. That pickup goes for 25. What a flip of the script from fourth down to first. Back to throw, Murray. And that's going to be caught. Touchdown. And they've broken our tie here in the final minute.
I don't know how many more of these my heart can take, my man. I just don't know. Another big touchdown. Late in the game, they look like they're in control, but still, there's a chance. Block the extra point, go down and score, kick the extra point themselves. They can pull this one out.
Yeah, but also on the sideline that just took the lead, you got to get your defense ready and the special off coming up.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Got to pull everyone together and make sure they're still focused and aren't already celebrating a win.
And after the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And a fair catch signaled for and taken just outside the 20-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. One possession game, time very much a factor. How does the offense handle this situation?
Well, in a lot of cases, they should be somewhat relaxed. And I know that's counterintuitive because this is a pressure situation. But this is Friday practice.
And for the fourth time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off at the 47. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line.
Well, I get what he was trying to do. He was moving to his right and trying to shift the coverage, but instead he shifted the coverage also to the right and threw right into it for an interception.
The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. To throw is Murray. Flush to his right. And he's got some space here. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Able to find a lot of empty space there, picking up the first down at a 21-yard gain. Murray a give. This is Connor. He will push his way down to about the 14. The tackle made by Blake Martinez. And we will get it. Sports coverage of the NFL has us at newly named State Farm Stadium in Glendale, Arizona. It's certainly hot outside here in the desert, but somehow this Cardinal crowd turned up the heat a moment ago. They were in a frenzy as their team emerged from the tunnel, and the Cardinals, they're set to do battle with the New York Giants. Now the big leg of Matt Prater ready to get this one started. And off we go on EA Sports.
Very short kick taken right at the 20. And able to get this out to the 25.
Jones on first down. He finds the speedster Ross. That's complete. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. And even 20 yards and a first down on the game's very first play. Here's a run on first down that won't even get back to the line of scrimmage. He will lose a yard. 2nd and 11. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Off play action. Jones. That's complete. He's got Barkley out of the backfield. And some room to maneuver. Touchdown, Giants.
Saquon Barkley, we know how good he is in the running game, but here good yardage in the passing game as he's able to shake free.
Yeah, and this just looked like a simple, ordinary play to start, but boy, did things change. Once he got free, it was off to the races, and once he hit high gear, there's absolutely no one who was going to stop him.
And you can see the distance traveled there after the catch on the next-gen stats.
Gano the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. Moore now to return.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
The Cardinals take over on first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at their own 26.
Strip that back. 48 spot. 48 spot. Hey. Watch the twins. Hey, ace.
Shotgun now for Murray. Trying to force it to Hopkins, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Logan Ryan. And the return will stop right around the 25. They could not ask for a worse start. You give up a touchdown on the game's opening drive, and then you turn right around and throw the interception on your very first play.
And this is where the coaching staff has to earn its money because they've got to calm these guys down a little bit. Just as you noted, a horrendous start both sides of the ball. But now the defense, which gave up an opening drive touchdown, they've got to go out there now and start playing like the team they want to be.
And he'll get them inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down. A handoff to Barkley. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. So not quite a 1st and goal just yet as they come up now 2nd and inches. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line. They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And he's able to pick up the first before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4.
Just about every coach we talk to says the crowd shouldn't affect us. That shouldn't be an issue. And then the next breath they talk about taking the crowd and taking them out of the game by picking up first downs and keeping them at bay. I think we just saw an example of that there, didn't we?
Important to do, especially early in the game like they have. Second down and goal. Jones out to his left. And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down.
Second goal, last thing you need to do is get pushed backwards to take a sack. But he couldn't find anywhere to go with the football. Had to eat it and ended up on the ground.
Flushed out right. And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. Daniel Jones, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Giants have taken a 13-0 first quarter lead. Extra point try good by Gano. And it's now 14-0. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. Moore now on the return. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And last time, one play interception, so this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling, because a one-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe
It got his man complete. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. Better than a 30-yard gain as we wind down towards 30 seconds left in the quarter. DeAndre Hopkins making the catch. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. 26 big yards on that one. It's another first down. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. From the red zone, here's the Heisman Trophy winner, Murray. Being chased out left. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. From the 6 now on 2nd and 3. Out of the shotgun, they'll run with Connor. And he fights his way in, not giving up. And it's a Cardinal touchdown. James Conner, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Cardinals have cut it to within a score. Extra point good by Prater. And that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. Touchdown, out is Prater to kick. Holmes going to opt against bringing it out, and they will begin at the 25. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
They begin with a run by Barkley. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Back to throw. Jones eluding the pressure right. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. First down, 18-yard gain. Jones with a handoff to Barkley. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. Here's Jones on 1st and 10. And this one hauled in by Rudolph. 2nd and 8.
This is Barkley. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30.
44 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game.
Barkley. Barkley, a first down and more. And all the way down to the 17-yard line.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw to Barkley on the check down. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Give him 6 on the play, and that'll make this a 2nd down. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the 2nd quarter, 14-7. On 2nd down now, Barkley, and he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. A 5-yard gain there makes it 1st and goal.
We both know it's difficult, but they've made it look effortless out there. Through the air, on the ground, they've moved the ball with relative ease.
They scored touchdowns on drives 1 and 2, and now they're trying to make it a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
They'll try and run for it with Barkley, and he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Saquon Barkley with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Giants are able to grow their lead. Gano the extra point, and it's now 21-7.
7.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away.
On the return, Rondale Moore will bring it out. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And a first half that really has not been kind to them. A late opportunity here to maybe make some inroads on this deficit. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Julian Love picks it, and he'll get this back to the 32-yard line. That throw, Charles, over the middle of the field, and a few too many bodies in there got picked.
That's a normal situation, too, isn't it? No matter how hard you try and spread the field sometimes, there's always going to be a traffic jam, it feels like, towards the middle. And if there's any type of a missed throw, or maybe the ball's tipped, or just too many bodies in the area, an interception can result.
Running again with Barkley on 2nd down.
And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. First down for the Giants as they pick up 12. Looking to throw. Jones escaping the pressure right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
Well, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
A little juke, and he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. Back to throw. Jones. This is caught. That's good for a gain of 6, 2nd and goal. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
Extra bulk up front for 2nd and inches. 3 tight ends.
Looking to throw. Jones forced out to it. And Ingram's got it. Touchdown, Giants. Evan Ingram in the final seconds of the first half.
And the Giants would extend their lead here just before halftime.
Extra point try good by Gano. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
So barring a touchback, this likely the final act of the half as the kick is away.
Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men.
Let's go, baby. Let's go.
First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Both teams finishing up their halftime adjustments. We're about ready to get back to football at State Farm Stadium. And for the call, let's head back out to Glendale and hand it over to Brandon Gaud.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaud, set and ready to rock for the third quarter.
It'll be the Cardinals who get the ball first. They trail here as we resume action in the third quarter. Set to return it. Here's Moore. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. Arizona's off.
This is the NFL on EA Sports as we welcome you to MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford, New Jersey. This the scene just before we came on air. This New York crowd fired up by the arrival of their G-men as they burst from the locker room. They're ready to go as the Giants get set to match up with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Here's the punter, Bradley Pinion, on to get us started. And we are underway from MetLife Stadium.
And they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25.
And now the Bucs deciding to take a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining here in this first quarter. Jones now throwing on first down. Steps away to his left. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete.
Not the desired outcome, but probably won't be the last time we see him take a shot downfield.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Jones. That's caught by his tight end, Evan Ingram. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a giant first down on a gain of 16. They'll run for the first time with Saquon Barkley. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
From the 45 on 2nd down. Jones buying time to his left. Going deep downfield for Ross. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
An early message that this secondary is going to be tested, because even though it fell incomplete, it almost felt like a warning shot to get things going.
Flush to his right. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
And look at this. They're keeping the punter on the sideline. They're going to go for it here on the opening drive. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And Ingram holds it in. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. Back to throw again. Flushed out right. Gets this out to Saquon Barkley. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. Call that a very strong gain of 24. Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. And he's going to battle his way down right around the 2-yard line. Good yardage on 1st down. Now can they punch it in on 2nd and goal? Barkley again. And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. Saquon Barkley taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Giants take it right down and score on the opening drive. Gano the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25.
Buccaneers here, 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. A first carry for Leonard Fournette. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now Brady. It's caught by Mike Evans. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46. A quick throw caught by Evans out wide. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. So the drive takes him into Giants territory now. 1st and 10 at the 38. Here's Brady. Dancing to his left. This is caught by Evans. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A good pickup there at 22. And they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Brady now to throw. They'll swing this out to Fournette. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down. I don't think it's a surprise they're throwing the football early. We expected that. They told us they were going to come out firing, but 4 for 4 on the opening drive. They like that.
They don't just like it, they love it, because now everyone gets locked in. Your confidence jumps up. Everyone's easy about what they're doing out there. And by the way, they're looking at the sideline thinking to themselves and expressing, let's keep throwing it. We're doing pretty well.
And 5 in the secondary now for the Giants on 3rd down. Shotgun now for Brady. And he's got Gronkowski. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. 8 yards on the touchdown pass. And the Buccaneers are an extra point away from tying up this football game. Extra point put through by Succop. And we are tied here in the 2nd quarter. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Holmes going to opt against bringing it out, and they will begin at the 25. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately, keeping it away from danger. A really nicely run drive.
But now the defense, what adjustments do they need to make in the passing game?
Pass rush, pass rush, pass rush. Whether it's the guys up front or maybe you bring additional guys, but you've got to disrupt the timing of them throwing the football.
We'll see if they can disrupt it here. This is caught inside the 15. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Saquon Barkley. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Giants have taken the lead. Extra point try good by Gano. And that makes the score 14-7. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Open man, Gronkowski complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards.
When you get a big tight end like this, sometimes it takes more than one man to bring him down. Oftentimes, your best bet, just jump on and hold on and wait for your teammates to arrive to help get him on the ground.
Brady going to fake the give to Jones and set up to throw. And it looked like he got the feet down, did he? Yes, it's a catch. Another big gain or two in succession as this one goes for 32. On 1st and 10, here's Brady. He's got it complete to Gronkowski. Fighting his way through contact. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Tom Brady to his old Patriot pal, Rob Gronkowski. And the Buccaneers are an extra point away from tying up this football game. Extra point up and good by Suckup. And we are tied here in the second quarter. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Holmes going to opt against bringing it out, and they will begin at the 25. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides in this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match in a football game.
Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice royal box watching this type of a game. But let's face it, right now, the way it's going back and forth, it's going to come down to who can get a stop.
A first down carry for Barkley. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Throwing, Jones. Open man right side is Ingram. That catch good for only a couple. To throw again on 2nd down. Jones. This one goes out wide for Barkley. Touchdown, Giants! Saquon Barkley on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Giants have broken our tie as they take the lead. Gano the extra point, and the lead is now 21-14. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And we have seen a lot on the scoreboard here in this quarter. So sometimes you talk to me about tendency breakers on offense. These defenses struggling. Are there tendency breakers on defense?
All defensive coordinators keep something in their hip pocket.
He's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That's good for 28 yards. Throwing quickly, that's caught by Brown out wide. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Here's Brady to throw. And this is caught by Evans. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Again, it's Brady. 11 more yards that go around, a 1st down as well. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. So very close to a turnover there in the end zone.
He certainly had a good game throwing the ball so far, but I think he was trying to take that from good to great with that throw, trying to get one downfield.
Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Brady. Right back to Brown. This time he's got it. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this 1st half. Brady to throw on 3rd and 1. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. They'll go for it. It's Brady. Eluding the pressure right. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by James Bradbury. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this 1st half. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break.
Both teams making their final adjustments for the 2nd half to come. And to bring the action your way, we go back to MetLife Stadium in Brandon God.
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. A touchdown the differential, a 7-point game as we get back underway in quarter number 3. And a short kick taken at about the 16. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They do trail, but they have a chance to possess the football first to try and do something about it.
And that certainly makes it something of an important drive for them because is it going to win the game? No, but you have to do something to bring some life to your sideline.
Here's a throw caught by Gronkowski, and he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. And a nice gain of 21 yards. Well, that's always a good place to throw it just because he's one of the biggest targets not only on this team but in the National Football League.
And you and I both know the quarterbacks love these large-bodied tight ends, and why not? Nowadays, they're really wide receivers who are just taller and have a little bit more weight. These guys catch the football, make big plays downfield. In the old days, we wanted them to block. Now coaches want them to catch the football first.
From midfield, here's Brady. And this is caught. It's Brown. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Another big gain or 2 in succession as this one goes for 32. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down.
Working from the gun, it's Brady. And that's incomplete.
Tight end has become a bigger and bigger part of the passing game in the NFL, but if you drop the football, that position can get swapped out with a wide receiver in that spot, a running back in that spot. There are other ways they can go if you're not going to catch the ball.
And that's not just his first drop, his second drop of the game. Again, they'll throw with Brady. Looking for Brown, and he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Antonio Brown there to make the grab. And the Buccaneers are an extra point away from tying up this football game. Extra point put through by Succop, and that will tie our game here in the third. Nothing separating these two teams on the scoreboard as the kick's away here.
Darnay Holmes now from his end zone. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
Their halftime lead now evaporated. We're back to level following that touchdown a moment ago.
And that shouldn't change the mindset a whole lot from an offensive perspective because they already knew this was going to be a hard-fought game. Now they just need to go out, execute their game plan, and keep moving.
48 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times.
Now Saquon Barkley. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Now Jones.
And he'll get this underneath, dropping it off for Barkley.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. A give to Barkley out of the gun. And he'll take it down to the 30-yard line. 8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. Back to throw. Jones escaping the pressure right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. And it didn't look like Booker got there. He did not. Well, they'll say no to the 46-yard field goal try. They're going to go for it. From the gun, Jones. And this is Shepard on the catch. And he'll be touched down here, but not before he does pick up the first. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on 4th. On first down, Barkley. And he stopped immediately there.
3rd quarter, all tied up. This is 2nd and 10.
Looking to throw. Jones. This is caught. Touchdown. Sterling Shepard. 27 yards. And the Giants have broken our tie as they take the lead. Extra point try good by Gano. And they will take a 7-point lead. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away.
And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They did what they had to do to start this third quarter. Went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at halftime.
Yeah, you're exactly right, partner. They had a little bounce in their step after scoring that first touchdown, but the defense gave one up, and that's the problem right now. Can they get better play from their defense while they continue to score on offense?
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. To throw is Brady. That's complete to his running back, Evans. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. With that catch, he goes over 100 yards receiving on the night. On first down, Brady. That is caught. It's Chris Godwin. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line.
It's a gain of 23 yards. And the Buccaneers first down.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Now Brady. He's got his big tight end, Gronkowski. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards. Into the red zone, it's Brady. Looking for Brown, and he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Antonio Brown, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Buccaneers are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th. Succop for the extra point. And an important one that is, as we are tied now early in this 4th quarter. So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try to grab that lead back. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. Jones fakes the give to Barkley. To Barkley on the check down. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. Here's a give to Barkley. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. 86 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old-school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw him through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. A field goal from this spot likely out of the question. They've got to get closer here on 3rd down. Out of the gun, it's Booker. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the 1st. Give him the 3rd down conversion, 5 yards on the play.
They'll run on first down. Barkley. And he's going to get this inside the 30. It's a giant first down on a gain of 16.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch victory.
So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back. They've got it 1st and 10 as they search for a go-ahead score. They keep it with Barkley on first down. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Jones. He dumps it off to Barkley. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. It's a gain of 11 and a giant first down. He has been terrific today, hasn't he?
Yeah, absolutely running flawless 2-minute drill right here. This has been quarterbacking 101 with a flourish.
On first down, Barkley. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Second down, here's Barkley again. The nice footwork gets him just inside the 10 to the 9, but no further. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. And the Bucs with an extra defender in the secondary now on third down. Now Jones. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this fourth quarter. And Gano's kick is right through. And the sideline celebrates as they have taken the lead in the final minute.
Well, he was a spectator for much of this game. This is his first field goal opportunity of the entire contest, but he's able to connect.
Yeah, he had a pretty good seat to this one, didn't he? But let's face it, all kickers that you and I know, they want to contribute. They want their opportunity, and he seized his.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They only need a field goal. Obviously, the clock a huge factor. They'll be watching that. What do they need to do here, Charles?
Your sequence of plays has to get you out of bounds. Completions, get out of bounds, gain some yardage. Then when the clock hits 7 seconds or left, now you've got a decision. Are you in field goal range, or is it Hail Mary time? Because from 7 seconds down, you don't want to take a shot that you're going to have another play.
We'll see how they handle it. Now Brady. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 49.
And the Giants have just about sewn up this football game. Well, you knew you had to take some chances here with the clock winding down, needing a touchdown to win it, and that one might have just sealed their fate.
Yeah, and that's the nature of the 2-minute drill. The offense
the NFL on EA Sports as we are in the inner harbor of Baltimore at M&T Bank Stadium. The two teams emerging from their respective tunnels a minute ago to the approval of this Baltimore crowd. They're all set as their Ravens will match up with the New York Giants. Two teams that met in Super Bowl 35 down in Tampa. The Ravens and Giants are underway.
On the return, Devin Duvernay. And beyond the 20, but not by mud.
It's the NFL on EA Sports as we are in the inner harbor of Baltimore at M&T Bank Stadium. Here's a scene a short time ago. The Ravens introduced to this sellout crowd, and through a sea of pyrotechnics, out they came from the tunnel. We're set to go as the Ravens get ready to match up with the New York Giants. Two teams that met in Super Bowl 35 down in Tampa. The Ravens and Giants are underway. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. That goes out wide to Murray.
And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Good start offensively. 15 yards on the game's initial play. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. They'll run for the first time with Devontae Freeman. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. They run from the pistol here with Freeman. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. On the heels of that good carry by Devontae Freeman, here's 1st and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he is going to lose yardage here. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. On 2nd down, Freeman. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. That'll wind up as a loss on the play, so now they're staring at a 3rd down and 12. From the gun, Jackson. He's going to look deep for Watkins. And in for the Ravens touchdown. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. Justin Tucker for the extra point. Boy, these may be an adventure this afternoon, but this one is good. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Darnay Holmes now from his end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Jones and the Giants now with a 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1. On 2nd and 9, Jones. That's caught by his tight end, Evan Ingram. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 17 yards and a Giant 1st down. Room to run past midfield. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a 1st. And now the Raven defense going to call a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 1st quarter. Throwing, Jones. Rolling to his right. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down. A handoff to Barkley. Down to the 30 after a gain of 3.
I think that's the type of run we'll continue to see throughout this game. The snow coming down, I don't expect a lot of big plays to be broken.
They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And he's able to get the 1st here as he's taken down at the 25. They'll run on 1st down. Barkley, oh, good move. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense. So as they take it over, we step aside. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. They'll run with Barkley. And able to surge forward for about 5 yards down to the 10. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Over the middle, complete. It's Smith. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line. On 3rd down, Barkley, and he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Saquon Barkley, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Giants are an extra point away from tying up this football game.
The point after, no gimme in the snow, but it's up and good.
And that will tie our score here in this opening quarter of play.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away.
No run back here for Duvernay. Touchback out to the 25.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now defensively, you've almost got to get down to those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get lower than those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the face of the passer.
Easier said than done, though.
Way easier said than done. But they've got to try something because right now they're just cutting them to shreds.
On third down, Devontae Freeman. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. And a loss of 3 to bring up 4th.
Part of the thinking when you bring in extra tight ends, you're hoping that each of your guys gets those one-on-one blocks and creates a crease for your runner. You know what the converse is, though? You've got to win those one-on-one blocks. And when you don't, that's the result you end up with.
Fourth down, here's Jackson. That's to his running back, complete. And now this is going to be close. The defense says they stopped him, and they did. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And it'll be a turnover on downs. On first down, Barkley gets past one man. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. These two teams all tied after one. This is Barkley.
It's over. It's over. Let's dominate.
And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. Saquon Barkley with his second touchdown here in this first half.
And the Giants on just 2 plays have taken the lead.
Gano the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away.
On the return is Duvernay. And he returns this to the 22.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there?
Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted.
Picked up by the Michigan man, Jabril Peppers. And he will bring it back. It's a pick-6 and a Giants touchdown. Extra point try good by Gano. And it's now 21-7. So they throw the pick-6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
Duvernay going to sit on this in the end zone, so it'll come out to the 25.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And fresh off the pick six, they've got to forget about that quickly.
In this case now, the guy throwing the ball, he's got to be like what we talked about with defensive backs who get beat for a long touchdown. Short-term memory, right back out there doing the things that he does best, and knowing that taking care of the ball is paramount. Here's his opportunity.
It all comes back to those defensive backs for the former DB, right?
I don't know where that comes from. It just kind of emerges out of me for some reason.
It's deep in there, right? Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Check the back.
Play action. Now Jackson. And Jackson cannot get away, and he'll go down.
Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21.
Another try after the first down sack. Jackson sliding out of the pocket. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by Logan Ryan. And he is not quite going to make it all the way in. They'll mark him down right about the 1-yard line. I know it appeared he was saying, hey, give me the football, I'm open, but I don't know if that's a pass that he should have thrown there.
Well, I don't think we've ever met a wide receiver that doesn't think he is open or is about to be open.
True.
So when you throw your hand up in the air and tell your quarterback, hey, I'm available,
and he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. A 1-yard touchdown run from Saquon Barkley. And the Giants are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. So what a first half that he has had running the football. That now 3 touchdown runs.
And I would anticipate that when they get down in the red zone, he's going to get more chances as this game goes on. And I think that the guys blocking for him are going to ask for him to get more chances. They like the rhythm they've developed.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away.
Devin Duvernay now returning from the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again.
And I think the ball's out, but this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down. Well, this hasn't been their cleanest first half of football. Last thing they wanted to do was give it up to the opposition, but able to keep it as it goes out of bounds.
Yeah, tough first half, no doubt about it. But if they turn it over there, now things turn a little, how would you say?
And a big loss here as he's taken down. After the sack, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's 2nd and a country mile. Being chased out left. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield, because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case, he took the shot. It fell incomplete.
And he'll hit the deck, but he did not get there. Able to pick up a dozen yards, but they needed more. 4th down. They'll indeed go for it with Jackson. Forced out to his left. Now he'll square up and throw deep left sideline. And that is incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Giants are going to take over in great field position. They go play action here on first down. Flush to his right. That's going to be caught. And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. John Ross, 26 yards.
And the Giants continue to pull away here.